Hello everyone. Hello everybody. Hello everyone. I'm here again. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. You're welcome to this channel. If this is your first time, I'd like you to subscribe to this channel, press the notification bell, and then you'll be able to receive all the videos that comes through this channel. Today I'll be talking about something quite interesting. Today I'll be sharing the major differences between being a professional musician or a singer and being an amateur singer. Now, a lot of people confuse playing for money or singing for money to be a professional musician. Of course, that's one of the factors, but that is not the first thing you look for when you're looking for a professional musician. So, who is a professional musician or who is a professional singer? Now, before I discuss that, I want you to think about a profession. Do you call yourself a doctor by simply going to the hospital or just going there for visiting or just watching a doctor? Or are you a driver? Are you a driver by just simply looking at the driver or just trying your hands on the driving wheel for a short time? You can never say you're a driver. You can never say you're a professional driver or a doctor or an engineer if you've not gone through the proper tutelage of becoming one. So who is a professional musician or who is a professional singer? You have to go through the trainings. Number one, you need to learn your rudiments of your music. If you are a singer, you have to learn what is voice, what is everything that has to do with your voice. Then you must be able to sing your scales. You must be able to know your ranges. You must be able to know the difference between tone and semitone. You must be able to listen to chord progressions and be able to follow the chord progressions. You must be able to sing scales. You must be able to sing arpeggios. You must know how to sing chords in arpeggiated form. What do I mean by that? When you hear a chord, you must be able to spell out the note of that chord. You must be able to sing a progression with your voice. And this same goes to a musician. If you want to become a professional musician, you have to learn the rudiments of your music. You must know all the keys of the instrument that you want to play. And if you're a drummer, you must know your exercises, your paradiddles, your flams and all of that. You need to know that. You need to know the independence of the hand. In case you're a drummer, you must be able to play independently. Your left hand, right hand, your left foot, your right foot. You must be able to play a complex rhythm. You must practice regularly. If you're a keyboardist, you must know all the keys. I know there's a transpose on the keyboard, but that shouldn't give you an excuse. If you are still transposing on the keyboard, you are not a professional musician. Just to chip that in. Imagine there's a transpose on the trumpet. How are they going to go about that? And all of other musicians, they don't have transpose on their instrument. You need to learn to play all your keys on the keyboard. Now, if you're a singer, let me come back to you again. You must be able to sing your ranges. You must know the convenient ranges that works for you. Most especially, you must sing with your ears. You must listen a lot. You must be a good listener. Then you must be very good with your lyrics. You must be able to memorize your lyrics. You must be able to know how to sing those words clearly. Should I shock you a little bit? If you're a singer, you need to know more than one language. You must be able to sing all the languages. How do you sing all of this? Now, singing because you don't have a job does not make you a professional singer. You have to learn all your rudiments. Playing a musical instrument because you don't have any other job does not make you a professional musician. So we have this category of a beginner. You have to go through the beginning stages where you learn, you sing, you practice a lot, and you must have a routine. If you don't have a routine of practice, you can never become a professional singer or a good amateur singer. Now, for the fact that you sing in a church regularly does not mean you are a professional singer. You have to go through trainings. You have to go through tutelage. You have to be able to learn other people's song. Because when you learn other people's songs, you are able to learn their own techniques. You must learn to sustain your breath. You must open yourself up to different styles of music, because every style of music comes with their own techniques of singing them. Don't limit yourself to a style of music. I know you may want to just be a hymn singer, or you want to be a contemporary R&B singer. You need to learn every of the song. Imagine you're in the school and you want to become a doctor, and the only subject you go there to learn is biology. That is not possible. You need to understand chemistry, fine arts, history. You need to know a lot of things. Another thing that I want to chip in again is, to be a singer, you must know the history of music to a certain extent, especially the genre of music you want to specialize in. You need to know the people in that terrain, study about them, how they developed, how they were able to become who they are. When you're able to do some of these things, most especially all of these things, you're making your way to becoming a professional musician or a professional singer. Now, who is a professional singer or a professional musician? I'm asking the question again. All of the factors which I have put together so far, they are the things you need to go through. They are the things you need to experience as an amateur singer. Being available to sing doesn't make you a professional singer, but due diligence in practice and then performing regularly. You must be able to perform with different musicians, understand musical arrangement, understand musical dimensions, how to modulate with your voice without the assistance of a keyboard. You must be able to do that. These are some of the things you must be able to do. Even as a musician, you must be able to modulate on your keyboard without transposing. You must know all your 12 major keys and your minor keys back to back. You are not yet a professional musician if you don't know all of this well. Almost like a recall. When you're asked to do a modulation with your voice, you must be able to do this. When you are asked to modulate on the keyboard, you must be able to do that. If you're asked to change a drum pattern on the drums, you must be able to change from 4/4 to 6/8 or to 12/8. When you're asked to sing softly, you must be able to do this without any tension, with a lot of ease. To be a professional musician, it's hard work, but it pays. Until you are able to do this effectively well, not that word, effectively well, you are not on the roadmap to becoming a professional musician or a singer. Now, you can be an advanced musician. You can be an advanced amateur, but that doesn't make you a professional. You must be very good with your skill. You must be skillful. At the same time, be talented and develop your techniques. Those three things has to be in place. Be talented, skillful, and be technical with your musical instrument. Be it voice or trumpet, guitar, saxophone, whatever your instrument, you must be able to play any of these keys with fluence. Nobody must know that one key is difficult and you must be able to do it with all grace. With this, you become an advanced musician. Now, when you now decide to make it a living, then you're a professional musician. You have learned the music so well, you have developed your technique so well, you have improved on your talent, and then you decide to make it a living. Then you are a professional musician. That means you are able to, in any circumstance, in that profession, in that field, in that style of music, you want to make a living from it. So, that does not still discredit the people that may be making money from music without necessarily going through all of this, but they are not professional musicians in the true sense of it. What am I saying? What I'm saying is you have to develop your skill. You want to become a professional musician, you want to be able to make money with your musical instrument, then develop your skill. Look for a teacher, look for mentors, go for master classes, develop your skills so much. After developing all these three areas of music, your talent, your skills, and your technique, then you need to set out the business plan on how to become a true professional musician. You need to set up, you need to turn up at the rehearsal, turn up at every venue which you are asked to perform, and you do due diligence to your music. Study your music very well and always rehearse. Never stop rehearsing. The business side of your profession, develop it as well. If you have to employ a manager, do that. And if you're the manager, make sure you do everything properly. If you are engaged, know your terms, put your terms together. Know what you want, know the requirements, understand where you're going. Let them know your request. If you're a professional musician, let them know the kind of microphone you want. Let them, if you have to bring your equipment, let them know. You understand, communicate effectively well with your customers. Being a professional musician is not just playing the instrument very well. You must turn up on time to where and when you're needed to perform. Now, this is just a little bit of what it is to be a professional musician or how not to be an amateur musician. In case you're an amateur musician and you want to make it a profession, keep working at it, keep developing yourself, study the business very well before you enter into it to becoming a professional musician. You can be an advanced musician making money with it, but still that doesn't make you a professional musician. But with all the things I've said so far, I hope you're able to grab one or two things from there. In case you have contrary views to this or you have an addition to this, please put that at the comment section. I'm looking forward to read your comment. If this is your first time and you like this video, please share this video. Thank you very much. Bye.